Am I on?
You're on.
Hello there, welcome viewers to today's show. We're talking about saving our wildlife, English wildlife, and as you could say, around the world. For example, hedgehogs are an endangered species, as we was hearing about in the news and the papers recently. Hedgehogs are an endangered species, and I think what it is, nature needs to intervene. Really, nature needs to intervene because these hedgehogs, if you may say, that they're very soft, easygoing people. These hedgehogs, the little hedgehogs, baby hedgehogs, and they're out there day in day out in the freezing cold outside. Um, Now they're not too bright. They're not too self-defense, and they wander the streets all night out there in the bushes. And I think they're quite good things.
That's the
But
budgies flying
I
about.
think that people need to leave
You
them
right,
out.
budgies? Wait a minute.
I think people need to leave them out. I think people need to leave them out. Food, water, even maybe a beer. You know, even maybe leave a beer outside. But even, I mean, if you're out there, if you was a hedgehog, for example, and you were outside, and you're left outside in a cold bush all night, you've got no way of surviving life or anything like that. If you was a hedgehog, wouldn't you just, for example, give it some drugs in a bowl, and then it can, because it must be very hard for a hedgehog. I mean, I know my words might not be chosen right for a hedgehog, but I think you should leave it out a little saucer of maybe amphetamine, maybe ecstasy, but that's another matter really. But because they're left out there day in, day out, in the dark, cold.
We're eating our free-range eggs, aren't we?
And they're so soft, the hedgehogs. So soft.
We're eating our free-range eggs.
Yeah, they shouldn't be out here. They shouldn't be outside, suffering, cold, neglected. Really painful way the hedgehog living outside. I think you should leave it out. Well, even Coca-Cola or a juice like tropical fruit juice. I mean, you should, because they love that. They really will.
Do you want to film me?
Yeah, I used to feed my dog Coca-Cola, and looking back on it, it seems that it really liked the Coca-Cola. It was so fizzy on their tongue, It was so fizzy on their tongue, and I used to feed my dog Coca-Cola, but that's another matter. I mean, but orange juice, tropical fruit juice, lemon juice, summer berries juice. I mean, I think you should leave this out for the hedgehogs, in a big bucket kind of thing, because they're out there all night, all day in
the budgies up there.
Yeah, there's the budgies. There's our wonderful tropical birds over there, mine and Alan's. The two on the left-hand side belong to me, and the one on the right-hand side is Alan's. You've got Missy, Sam, and Kiwi there. That's we call the green one Missy. We call the green. There's Penny, Sam, and Missy there, and the two on the left-hand side to the end are mine. But the one with the yellow head is Alan's, and we try our best by them, but they can make a bit of a noise sometimes, and it gets to us. It gets to us because we're keen smokers, and they scream and shout and wind us up and everything,
Thanks for watching us.
Thanks for watching it. Yeah, watch it. Yeah. Oh, watch out.